In the midst of political back and forth in Virginia, you may not realize how some legislation garner complete bipartisan support. That's what it looks like so far for Senator Scott Survell's Senate Bill 821.
I worked the bill pretty heavily before session began to make sure all the different stakeholders were okay with the process that I proposed.
Just a few hours ago, his proposed bill unanimously passed a full Senate vote. He wants to improve how law enforcement notifies school districts when an employee is arrested or convicted. Why? Last year, Darren Thornton, a middle school counselor for Fairfax County Public Schools, stayed on the job despite being arrested and convicted of a sex crime.
Most parents would have thought that it was impossible to have convicted sex offenders working in our school system today.
In November 2020, Thornton was arrested for soliciting sex from a minor. Chesterfield County Police tried to alert FCPS, but the emails bounced back due to an error, so school officials were never notified. In the bill, Survell wants the Department of Education to compile a list and made public on its website of all the emails and phone and fax numbers for each school superintendent. The bill requires law enforcement and court clerks to notify via certified mail, return receipt requested, or the identified fax numbers and email addresses.
It has to be done in writing in a way that leaves a paper trail so that we will be able to see where the breakdown happened if there's a breakdown.
And since Thornton is accused of lying that he was self-employed, the bill requires law enforcement to verify their employment once arrested. This bill ultimately helps ensure safety in Virginia schools, and now that it passed the Senate, it will head to the Virginia House of Delegates for approval. I'm Matthew Torres, WUSA 9.